It would be going better if this worked. Oh, what a guy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's try this again. I think we got it. Is that better? It did get really loud all of a sudden. Is that better? Right. My spam filter should be turned off. Right, let's get into this. Let's kill some people. Get some people some frostbite. Get some amputations going. Although this might take a couple of minutes to load. Oh, it'll only be for 30 seconds maybe. That's a Twitch thing, I think. That's not a me thing. It's just a thing. I did fix it easy so you can put as many emojis on as you like and use many swears. Do it. But if you feel the need, crack on. Oh, you. Thank you very much. Oh, you're making me blush. Oh, thank you. Baby Doll Sweet Pea, aka Danielle, $12.18. I don't know what that is in real money. I'm guessing it's 10 quid. So thank you very much. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Hux and Danielle, please? Many hearts. Easy, I know you don't really do emojis, but please throw loads of hearts in this chat. Right. We're in. I think it's working. We good. Yeah, don't go crazy, easy. Break yourself in. Right, where are we at? This dude. Overdrive's off, so he's cooling. Andy, he's just chilling. Everyone's chilling. It's minus 60. No help tonight. Oh dear. Right. What are these guys playing at? I've got to try and remember what we were doing. Alright, so they're currently home. An American camp. Oh, that's right, because last time we sent it to a cave and they got eaten by bears. How does this game work? Well, what happens is I have it on my screen so that you can see it as well. Still didn't move my webcam, I just realised. Right? So I have it on my screen and I have control of the mouse. And Hux tells me what to do, and I do it. And he tries to avert utter disaster for as long as possible. Populous with snow. I don't know, I've never played Populous, but it sounds a bit like that. Do they complain a lot in Populous? I'm going to send these dudes to the American camp. Get some moving. Right. Everyone was really cold. So I got heaters in, which are on, but they are still cold. I have a lot of homeless people. Have I just had a load of new people arrive? That seems a little odd. So I need to get some more airses. Need more airses. I have some hungry people and some sick people. Didn't I? So that's got 5 people working in it. Where's the other ones just tucked around? Out of the way. That has 5 people in it. I think I'm going to need a new medical post, as I have plenty of people to work in it.
Work day ends. It's time for rest.
The fuck it bucket. No, the fuck it bucket is just a thing that I have because I'm not very good at. I like playing games, just not very good at them. What now? What could you possibly want? A few are persuaded. As many of the Londoners are talking to the crowd, he's trying to scare as many people as possible into joining the exodus to London. But his visions of doom ring false in the ease of people who are content with the situation in our city. I did this the other day. So I either let him speak and he takes 6. I either chase him away and he takes 3, or disperse the crowd and discontent will rise, and they go anyway, and then many will go anyway, and the people will get hurt. So I'm thinking I'll just let him have 3, and hopefully it doesn't hurt me too much. What am I? Ah, the heaters, the improved heaters is what I was working on. That's doing its thing. So hopefully that would help the situation a little bit. And I think the generator power upgrade will probably be a good place to go after that. That was my thinking. If they go, I ain't gonna worry about them anymore. Right, I can also upgrade this. So I think we're good on food now, although we've just had a load of new people, so that might hurt us. Let's have a look in here. So coal management is good now, because that was a bit touch and go last time. Wood doesn't really say. A piano. I'd like to be able to play the piano. Tell me what you think you need to do in order of when they need doing. Okay, right, let me have a look in here then. I need more steel because a lot of my upgrades at the minute need to be doing with that. Food is borderline, but I've just upgraded one of my thingamajigs, so that should be good soon. But they can't eat because my cookhouse is cold. So my heaters are key. Pop quiz, hard shot. My as is a cold, so that's obvious. What they need to do is just put a bigger coat on. There isn't any option for heaters in here. That seems to be a workplace thing. I'm going to do this just for a bit. I know it's a bit... It could be a yikes, but... At least the people might be able to eat. Even as for a bit. More coats, that's right. What's Andy up to? I can't remember where he was. He might be on coal, actually. Yeah, he's here. He's just chilling. Can't make another law just yet. Thinking. Tech. There's a lot of buildings around here that rely on the heat. So I'm going to pop one there, and hopefully that helps the cookhouse a little bit. Less complaining, absolutely. Right, I can put more people in here. More people in here. I need to upgrade that to one of the steam ones. I don't think I have enough steel to do that at the moment, but we shall have a look. Yeah, steam steel work. Need more steel. So when I have more steel, I will do that, and that should ease that a little bit as well. Exactly. Work harder and faster. This needs people in it. But it's too cold. But it's really near to these. Apparently not near enough. This I can put more people in. Are these fully... tells me on here, but it doesn't tell me out of how many. It just tells me there's 5 people working in there. Yeah, so it was my wife's birthday on Saturday. She was 30 years old. And my daughter's birthday is also the same day, who was 11. Oh, what? Another theft. They'll probably get beaten up. I know how this game works. It just likes to screw you every time. Damn right they succeeded. Happy birthday for Tuesday. Ooh, now this is good. Our guards did a good job. They got the goods back, but more importantly, they caught one of the thieves. Now we can put an end to the thievery. What should we do with the thief? I think I'm going to leave this to the chat. What should we do with him? Do we let him go, but we'll prepare a place for him soon and make a prison? Eat him. Banish him, or let the people decide? Which I think is a cop-out. Easy says banish him. Danielle says eat him, but unfortunately that's not one of the choices, but I would say that. Put him in a bucket. We should rename the make the prison and rename it to bucket. Banish. That's 2 for banish. Banishment. Later, bitch. Why is... oh, it's because it's cold, isn't it? It's going to get colder, though. But it's going to get warmer tomorrow. But generally it gets colder than this, doesn't it? 3 levels. So it's going to go up 2, and then it's go down to minus 80, because I'm guessing 1 level is 20 degrees. He wanted to go anyway, to be fair. He was one of the Londoners, no doubt. Right, I need to turn this off. But it's now going to warm up anyway. The Londoners have more followers, yeah, but I got Andy, so. Andy, just in case you weren't at the last stream, is an automaton who makes these things work by himself without using workers, and he is an automaton. So I decided to rename him Andy. And if I actually lived in the city, my job would be ride him round. Just like a great big metal elephant that's powered by steam. I'll just chill on him all day long, just stomping around. That'd be my job. Right. It's now warming up just a little bit. So hopefully that'll stop people whinging for a little while. Can you build better medical centres with steam cores? I haven't seen them, but I want to. No. I would imagine that'll be in here somewhere. Food, health and shelter. Healthcare. Infirmary, healthcare, insulation. So I can do this, which could be a play. Still don't know what a hothouse is. What is a hothouse? What's a hothouse, Hux? Just in time for it to warm up. Right. What will this actually do for us? As to raise the temperature in all heat zones by 1 level. Coal consumption is doubled. Right, or we can increase the range. This makes food, but isn't really worth it. Rather have good medical bays. Okay. I've got to do this one first. What mouse? I don't know what you're talking about. There was never a mouse. Anybody that says there's a mouse is a fibber, and they're fibbing. I just used my steel. Oh, I've got more. Right. Oh, that takes 40 steel to make that. Or did I upgrade it already? I already did it. I'm so smart. Right. Coal is good. Steel is currently okay. More or less, but I do need to upgrade that. Can I do that? That is what I wanted 15 steel for, to make that better. That's what they sound like. Oh yes, the plan for the stream. I'm hoping to get a message at some point on Discord when some of the people from the B-Dub server are doing the UHC. So the plan for this stream, which I should have gone over at the beginning but I didn't because it's useless, is we play Frostpunk for a bit. Then when I get the message through, we'll hop onto the Minecraft UHC server. We'll have a bit of fun over there for a little while. That's the plan. And hopefully we don't hear that, because that'd be a yikes. I've never won a UHC, but I've come close. Came second as a team. Right, so wood is full. This is doing its thing. Everywhere is fully manned. Did I build another coal mine? I think I did. It's over here. What do you want? A frightened patient. One of our people is facing death But he's still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg. He won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. There should be a third option here of let him join the Londoners and see how he gets on there. Cut his leg off. We've got a store of bodies over here. It's fine. Only 8, but they might get us by. Right. This is doing its thing. These aren't quite where they want to be yet. They've got 4 hours left. This has got 2 hours left, and I can start upgrading the heaters in there. But it's going to get cold, really cold again soon. Like 3 days. All my houses are now upgraded. Can you build a second cookhouse to get more rations made? Years. Ah, yes, because I have 8 hungries. And I will park it next to this heater so nobody moans that it's not warm enough. But that is probably too far away. There. I just did that. Do I need another one? Mind you, I've got 40 sick. Do I need another one? I still look over this and see them donations. That's mental. It's crazy. Crazy fools. Yes, this is done. This one. Alright, are all these fully staffed? 10, 10, 10. This one? 10.
Fresh time. Work is done for the day.
No, it's not. Hurry up and get built. Scouts have reached the American camp. Why, thank you. There's not a living soul in the camp. We found about a dozen emaciated bodies. Surprisingly, most of them were amputees fitted with prostheses. Send a message back to the camp and say this is what happens. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Most of them were badly worn, but sophisticated artificial limbs bearing a company symbol. Tesla manufacturing. It's not product placement. We can only bury them and take their equipment. Yoink. Onward. Fascist. Fucking hell. What is this? Coal. Right. So we've still got hungries, but this is built. I just need to put peoples in there. It's gonna be running on engineers. This is gonna be the best food you've ever seen in your life. Can I have some extra heat in, because that's just the kind of guy I am. What do you want? Urgent need for treatment. Yes, you saw that one coming, didn't you? What's that? Tesla? Tesla leg. That means it's electric, not steam powered. And really, really, really expensive. That's easy. Could be an easy win. Health, medical post. I want to put it right there, but it won't. Get built. And I have engineers to go in it. So that's on and getting heated, and it has people in there. So nobody can moan about being hungry. This is on and heated, but I'm building another one. Hope is going up. The Londoners are gathering more numbers, but meh. Can give a leg to that guy from earlier. Yeah. Tesla leg. Damn right. Was it broken? What did I put? I probably put something stupid. Oh, I see. Where's the walkie guy going? Oh, he decided to just go this way to go over here. He's just stretching his legs. What? Now. Another theft. Obviously. Oh, right. One of the guardsmen was beaten to death whilst chasing the Londoners. We caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. What should you do with him? Later, bitch. Death. That's it. Right. Replaceable. More? Oh well. You could build a charcoal building to help make coal for your fire. Takes wood and turns it into coal. That's something else. Oh. Go away. This one. Charcoal building. What would it be in resources? This one allows us to build charcoal kiln. Use intense heat to chart up 70 wood per standard workday, producing 210 coal. That one next. Oh, we'd have to do all sorts of risk assessments and all sorts easy. It'd be awful. The paperwork would be horrendous. Am I really suffering with anything else other than this at the moment? Oh, that noise doesn't spell...
Come, lads. We
Oh,
must
that's
run
alright, they're just
harder.
going to work. Oh, I can make a new law. What my law am I going to make? Foreman one I didn't really like. Patrol. Ensuring safety and order is of utmost importance to the long-term survival of our city. After introducing this law, another one can be passed in 1 day, 12 hours. Or prison. That's what I thought, but then eventually I'll have no one there. But then if they're in prison, they can't do anything anyway. A propaganda centre. That sounds very fascist. No reform. You got two choices, in or out. Prisoners will abandon their misguided views. Ah, so I can build a prison, chuck all the Londoners in there, and then they won't be Londoners anymore. Oh, I don't really want to stick this in the middle, really, do I? Oh, because then they'll moan that they're cold. We did wrong, but we're really cold. "10 hours of coal left." I thought we were still getting coal. Andy's working on it over here. Are we really using that much now? Where's my... Oh, right. Because I bought all these heaters and stuff, innit? Right, okie dokie. Next thing on this list after this is that thing that you suggested, the coal maker thing. It's not in the bucket yet, Danielle. Jeez. What is this? Storage limit reached. You have these little steam hubs, and if you put things around them, they generate heat. If I do this, it tells me where my hotspots are. Oh, hello. Temporary settlement, memory of injustice. The centre of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder. That's a nice boulder. On its roughly plain face, someone chiselled the following: "May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't. Exiles of Tesla City. We won't touch the monument, but we decide to dismantle the huts for wood. Sites discovered, fishing village, walled colony." Ooh, I think we go here because it's closer. Scouts unit number 2. Yeah, something happened to the first one. Okay. It's a refreshment. Not on the wine tonight, though. We are on the generic cola-flavoured beverage. No, not tonight. Not at the moment, anyway. Still time. Right. Where you be? This one. Right, so this is... I need people in here. So finally, for the first time in this stream, the hope is above the discontent. Hot Vimto. That's the wife's drink of choice, usually. Anything on Minecraft yet? Not yet. It's not really my cup of tea. I'd much rather have a cup of tea. Right, so this is upgraded. This is doing this thing. I've got 5 hours left on that. But that won't be done till tomorrow because they're... Oh no, they work till 8. So it might be done. Why are they bitching? Bad healthcare, 1 overtime work. 3 tests, 1 guard killed. Hope. Okay. Right, these are still good. They're all okay. I think my food situation is under control at the moment. Now I've built that other thingamabob. Just. If we get many more people, then we're going to need to do something about it. If we lose a load of people to the Londoners, we'll be sorted. Oh, crack on. Have one for me. Always have a cup of tea, me. Never say no to a brew. Especially when it's hot, cools you down. Workday end. That is true. Is it worth upgrading the stockpile so I can hold a larger store of things? That's something I almost looked at the other day, but I didn't in the end. This is going down. 6 amputees now. See, I did do that thing about the... Have they got the prosthetic things? Can't well work until they receive it. Oh, I needed to build a factory. I never built a factory. That's a big boy. Resource depots. Yes, but I didn't know what that was. This. And then I need to stick it over here with these. I didn't think you needed them with the steel, with the coal mines. But I need it for the steel. Yeah, I know, right? That's the gather post. Resource depot. They just generally increase stuff. I'll have one of them as well then. We ain't shy around here. Not adjacent to a street. Always complain. Right, can I slide a little road in there? That is true. I do have a habit of just looking at the pictures and the name. Extends our storage capacity for a chosen resource. I need 7. I have. It's there. I have the game just below here. The screen, the chat is there. It's just a long way to look. So once this is built, I then need to choose which resource to thing. Oh, I see. I can work on that. I can do that. I did it on my other thing, on my other screen. I can do that. I just didn't want it to get in the way. Not that there's anything down there at the moment, but occasionally there is. Right. Wood we're okay with at the moment, but I guess if we start using more to produce charcoal. Two idle workers, but I guess engineers have to work in here. Right, okay, let's... Oh, right. Death in the chat. An amputee suicide. The man whose leg you ordered amputated has committed suicide. To be fair, he's going to die anyway. He left a note. I can't live like this, unable to work and without purpose. I don't want to be a burden. I just want another mouth to feed. If he'd have just waited for a little while, we were working on this little thing for him, it would have been a good time. These dudes, they complain all the time. Right. I need... So I've got... Oh, no, I haven't. Right, what are these people doing? Right, these have reached the exile colony. Dying exiles. Some of the exiles are still alive, just barely. We could try to bring them to our city, although they might die on the way. One of the dying held a diary to his chest. We read the last entry. Exiled from Tesla City with food and fuel running out, we sent the strongest among us to search for help. They're our last hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. We're afraid this refers to those poor Yankees we buried. If they got exiled from a place, do we really want them in ours? Scouts will set out towards the city and bring the exiles quickly, safely with them. Leave the exiles to their fate. Rob the exiles of their supplies. That I like. Go on, let's have another vote in the chat. 1, 2 or 3. Rob them. One for rob them. Escort, you need the population. Or see his cool head in the situation. Just I'm just gonna have to do that. Sorry, Danielle. Right. Okay. So this is doing... Right. What time is it? Okay. Right, that's good. Now I can build one of them. Steam heated infirmary with 10 beds. The sick are treated faster than medical posts, and the gravely ill can be treated safely and reliably. That could be a good call. Nothing personal, Danielle. Resources. Charcoal kiln thermostat. 33% more coal. Or don't really need that at the moment. Improved heaters. Or upgrades to the generator. That seems sensible. Right, now let's build one of these thingies.